Alright, tonight we're going to be grilling leg quarters on the Smokey Joe. I've got 6 leg quarters in here right now, pre-boiling them with garlic and onion powder. Garlic powder and onion powder. I'm going to put the lid on this. We're going to go ahead and pre-boil this for about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, the fire's getting nice and hot. Coals are almost ready. I'm going to give them a couple more minutes before I spread them out. We're pretty windy today. I'm going to be using 3 ingredients on this chicken that we're going to be grilling today. We're just going to put garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. Those are the only 3 things we're going to be putting on this today. Alright, everything's preheated and this is ready to go. Just go ahead and take this lid off and get this chicken on. If you notice, I got all my coals basically to one side. In case this starts flaring up a little bit, we won't burn any of this chicken, hopefully. And I'm going to be moving this around a bunch, probably every 5 minutes. I'm going to be repositioning this. It doesn't take long for this chicken, being that it's pre-boiled like this. And we're only going to be putting. I'm going to start out with some garlic powder. Some onion powder. Black pepper. Let's get this lid on. Alright, and I'll check this in about 5 or 6 minutes, see how it's doing. Alright, I have the top vent is opened up 3/4 of the way and the bottom is fully open, so I got the vents totally open on the bottom. There's no flare up so far. All the charcoal's basically on this side over here and the chicken's all spread out, so I'm going to be moving the chicken around as we're cooking this. Probably, you know, I'll just kind of watch it every 5 minutes, every 7 minutes maybe. Open this up and take a look because this is the first time I've ever done chicken on this grill. So this is only the 4th time I've used this grill, so we're going to see how this turns out. But being that I pre-boiled this first, I think my odds are going to be a lot safer, that I'm not going to mess anything up. And I'm looking for an internal temperature of about 165 degrees on the chicken. Alright, so I'm moving some of this around. Some of these pieces are getting, you see it's starting to cook pretty good already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift these around over to here and move some of these over to this side. Let's put this over here. I'm going to season this side of it. Man, that wind's really blowing out here. Pepper on here. Let me shut this down. I'm going to check this in about 7 minutes or so. Alright, let's give this a quick check. See how we're doing here. It's cooking good. Yeah, cooking really good. Around. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Looking good. This right there. Get this lid back on here. Looking good. Alright, Alright, let's take a look at this, see how we're doing here. This piece here looks like it's really cooking good, yeah. So we'll go ahead and move this one here, put this one here. Kind of moving these around. Looking good, looking good. Put this here. And what we'll do is we're going to get some sauce on these here pretty soon. But it's already, the meat's pulling away from the bone. You can start seeing when it starts pulling away from the bone, you're getting really close. Remember now, this was put on the stove first in water, and it was brought to a boil. It took about 5 minutes to bring this to a boil, and then I leave it in the boil for no more than 15 minutes. Then we pull it and put it on the grill, and this helps out big time with your chicken. Alright, so we're at the 25-minute mark, and it's time to sauce this chicken. We're going to be using Sticky Fingers Smokehouse Memphis Original. Take this off. We're going to go ahead and flip this over, and we're going to barbecue sauce this side. It's ready, big time ready. Get this sauce down. We'll close the lid and let it sit for another 5 minutes, and then I'll flip it one more time and sauce the other side. Let it go for 5 minutes, and then we'll be done. This chicken's going to be good when it's done. Remember now, even though it's only been on here 25 minutes, okay, that this was pre-boiled, so you got to keep that in mind, that your cook time is not going to be anywhere near as long. We already got an internal temperature of 170 degrees, 165, 170, somewhere around there with this dark meat. It's kind of hard to tell with that heat thermometer, as the grill heat, it kind of interferes with the probe. But I can tell just by looking at this is ready. Alright, so we'll get this lid put down on here. We'll let that sit on there for 5 minutes. I'll flip it and we'll do this one more time. Alright, we're going to go ahead and flip this one more time and sauce it down. Shift these around a little bit. This is going to be our last time right here. And we'll go ahead and cover this back up. Let this sit another 5 minutes. We're going to pull it off of here. All right. It's looking good, looking good. All right, so it's been 35 minutes now that this has been on here. I shut all the dampers down for the last 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and get this chicken off. This chicken looks like it's done to me. That looks good. All right. Can't wait to bite into some of this. All right, now it's time to eat. Here's the finished product. Leg quarters, ready to chow.